Hi, y'all. So this is going to be quick. I started to just simply post it on my community page, but I want to just add something to this. Something that I was listening to earlier today from a call. So Sister Lisa, I am not even finished with her video, and her reporting on this specific thing was very short within that particular video that she just put out. And it says Israeli's Elite Cyber Warfare Unit 8200 is responsible for the recent attacks. Those were the attacks which their cyber warfare unit sent out some type of frequency to the Hezbollah pagers, and the pagers exploded on those who were carrying them. And I know there's been some fatalities and a few hundred, 200 to 300 injured because of this. And when I listened to a call for uprising today, he was talking about this particular attack. And he didn't specify what Lisa here specified, that it was their 8200 Cyber Warfare Division. I do have a video out. I didn't go back and look for it. I just found the screenshot in my phone. Back on November 14th is when I think I looked it up that night. I probably had that dream the night before, and I know I made a video about it, and all I could say was that I dreamed about the number 8200, or perhaps even simply had a vision about it, and this is what came out. This one in particular stood out of all of the research that I did for it, and it wasn't that much. It was simply numbers. And it says it is Israeli Defense Forces responsible for clandestine operations collecting signal intelligence and code decryption, counterintelligence, cyber warfare, military intelligence, and surveillance. Again, when I made the video, there wasn't much that I could say except for what I saw and how it was connected to Israel. November 14th was about a month after the war started, correct? Last year with Israel and Hamas and Hezbollah. I also want to say, just as a side note, that when I had that particular dream about Israel as a hotspot, I've done a few updates on it as I got some more revelations, and I was trying to show you guys things that I was being shown as the Lord showed me as I found things about that particular dream. But when I got Israel as a hotspot, around that time, I think maybe the night before, just a few days before, if not the night before, there was a instance where Hamas or Hezbollah had fired from Gaza into Israel. And it wasn't a big thing. It just was, that had happened. That was the current event that just happened to happen when I had that dream. There were a few other things too. I'm not going to go over it because I made a few videos about it, okay? But that dawned on me, however many months later. This is what caused the war in Israel, is retaliation ultimately against those groups, okay? But I want to say, and I'll end this video, is when I was listening to a call, he mentioned last year's October 4th, national, what did we get? National alert that went out on everybody's phones. And it was some type of test emergency message that went out on everyone's phones. And he mentioned that that's probably the type of technology that they used there. And Lisa, in her reporting, I think she said the article also said, and it actually said that this is scary technology, but he linked the two together. Of course, he doesn't really believe that it was pagers. He thinks that perhaps it was cell phones, but I'm thinking that if it's that scary of a technology, pagers can be used. Anything electronic, EMF frequencies can be sent to it. Okay? So, he's skeptical about everything. I like how his brain works, but, I'm not saying that he's wrong for thinking that way, but he just said that they probably said pagers because they don't want to alarm the average citizen that that type of technology can be used on an average person's cell phone, just as we had that national alert go out back on October 4th. I remember when that happened, I had a headache. I'm hypersensitive to the frequencies now after my stroke and last brain surgery back in 2 years ago now. I'm hypersensitive to the waves, the EMF frequencies. So for about 25 minutes during that particular signal that was sent out, I had turned my phone off. I turned it back on prematurely, and I still got the signal. But where I was near a school, I was sitting in the car rider line, and I just felt, like I said, for 20 minutes, I felt that bombardment, and it kind of made me a little off. Okay? So thank God that that wasn't, honestly, the potential is there, and I can agree with him on that. And I think that I can't say that I think that's why the Lord highlighted this particular thing to me. If anything, I would presume that perhaps this would be the big thing that kicks off, that really kicks this war off for retaliation from Lebanon, Syria, Hezbollah, Hamas, however you want to, divide those groups in, Iran. I think this was a major thing. This was a major thing. And who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? The tactics of war are great. And this is just one instance to show you that, it's not just about big ships in the seas and tanks and soldiers. And of course, you have EMPs as a tactic of warfare. But this is kind of genius. You know what I mean? So we'll see where it goes from there. I love everyone. I miss the fellowship with my brothers and sisters. I know everybody's tired. Trust me, I'm tired too. I've been getting a lot of personal things here and there. I get some world things. But I think my time and my season for getting big political and geographical things as far as prophecies has slowed down. And if anything, it's like the bombardment of those things coming to pass, and it's so much, and some of them are what I would be consider minor and not that big of a deal, but I shouldn't call it that to make a video for it. But if you believe me, you believe me. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. I could easily prove those things by making videos of things that come to pass. It's not about that. People are tired, we're weary. We need to just press in more to God, as we have so many distractions and so many things trying to take us out and take our focus off of God. It's truly time to go home. And I just want to say again, I love everyone. I thank you guys for those who are still here. They show their love and support. I just really was fellowshipping with everyone. And hopefully, very, very soon, we will all fellowship together. All together. Okay? Hopefully, I'll make another video with Myra. Okay, you guys? She is very photogenic. And I'm sure she'll love to show her face on a video. Okay? I love y'all. You guys have a good night.